Please tell us, how did that come about? When you first heard that Jean Grey is returning, what did you think?
Well, the thing about Jean Grey is, you know, I mean, for the people who've watched the franchise over the years, Jean Grey saves the X-Men in X-Men 2, but by sacrificing herself. So she dies there. She's resurrected in the third one and comes back as the Phoenix, and with a very tragic end there. And then, of course, is now resurrected again in the Wolverine movie. So over the years, she has come and gone in quite mysterious ways that in the past, I guess, only a Phoenix type of character could have been because of the ability to rise from the ashes. But in this, with the new installment of Days of Future Past, it sort of paves the way for a future of X-Men movies where we could potentially see characters who we thought we couldn't see anymore, who were dead, or it can bring back younger or older versions of characters that have already been introduced. It sort of sets the world up for an endless amounts of possibilities as it relates to these X-Men characters.
Which is really, really quite exciting. Now, do you think there are other avenues for Jean Grey to go? Do you think you can explore the character even further?
I think they can do anything. I mean, especially given how Days of Future Past is set up. I mean, we could see a younger Jean Grey, we could see potentially an older Jean Grey, we could see, I mean, who knows what we are going to see, or any of the other characters. It really, you know, by this sort of time travel concept and going back to the past to manipulate the future, it really could, anything could happen.
Right. Now, one of the reasons I love the X-Men franchise, both the comic books and the series, is that it effectively and smartly mixes politics, social issues, and that wham-bam sci-fi extravaganza. Was that the original attraction for you, in the very beginning?
Yes, and it was certainly the way that Bryan Singer decided to set them up as movies, is that he wanted to have this rooted in a reality, with a political background, and the characters, of course, in these comic books have always been fairly dark. They're and old comic books really are like that. It's about people who've been ostracized because they're different from other people in society, and that's that rings a bell for almost anybody in the world. Centuries is how to be accepted, how to accept. How to deal with people who are different from us, and so that is a subject matter explored in these X-Men movies. And then, like you said, it has this extravaganza of sci-fi fun stuff that just over time, of course, when there's more, when there are many more possibilities in terms of the special effects that they're creating. So it just keeps going in directions that none of us ever could have dreamed of. But I think in addition, it's just that these characters remain the characters. They remain really true and real,
right,
and relatable.
Right. Now, tell us a little bit, can you give us a hint if you're going to be an X-Men Apocalypse, maybe? And make my inner fanboy again?
This is not even that I'm either lying or keeping a secret. I have no idea. I just don't know. I hope so. It would be fun. It certainly would be great to see what they would come up with in terms of the Jean Grey character. But I believe that because the storyline between Wolverine, she's become such a big part of the Wolverine through line of his life, and his, the being really deeply rooted in this love story that hasn't been able to go anywhere. Which makes it all the more exciting, of course, when you can't have somebody and you want them.
Aww.
So who knows?
Right, you are the true love of Wolverine, really, right? Wolverine and Jean Grey.
Right, isn't that a beautiful love story? Would be great to explore that further, I would certainly think.
Well, it was kind of sort of hinted in the Wolverine last year.
In the Wolverine last year was, I think more than hinted. It was really, him struggling with, coming to terms with what he had done and how he had killed Jean Grey / the Phoenix character. and the love that he still feels for her.
Right. Now, Miss Famke, you know, I know that you're Phoenix, you know, you have all your own mutant power, but if given a chance, what would be your favorite mutant power?
My favorite mutant power in life?
Yes.
Well, I certainly would like to fly.
Right? Everybody wants to fly.
Flying would be great. Healing powers would be wonderful too. Never to, you know, I have an older dog now, and just to be able to heal him would be so wonderful if I could do that. Any single time anybody in my life has, you know, an illness or whatever, to be able to heal them would be a great, great power to have.
Right. Can you imagine all those money you're saving from all those medical medical expenses?
Right, I know.
Well, thank you again.
Let alone the happiness it would bring.
That's right. Thank you again, Ms. Famke. And again, once again, I am so happy to see you up there in the big screen. And please return again as Jean Grey, okay?
Okay, you tell the writers that.
There you go. Okay, thank you.
All right,
Good luck and
bye.
congrats. Bye.
Thank you.